So I'm here with Steve Freeman, Director of Environment at Pmss. Hi, Steve.
Hi.
So cumulative impacts were a key issue in rounds 1 and 2. What challenges can we see emerging in round 3?
Well, really at this stage there are two key issues emerging. One is handling complexity of cumulative effects, and the other one is communicating complexity. With handling, it's what methodologies exist to allow us to make an appropriate assessment of the process. Some do exist, some are emerging. The other issue is that cumulative effects, now the assessment is taken out of our traditional view of the assessment process and now is involved in site selection of the large round 3 projects. So Crown Estate put an initiative forward called ZAP, which purposely focused on cumulative effects and how they affect siting a wind farm offshore. The other issue is with the regulations. The new regulations that have come into force are asking for interrelationships, and that now takes cumulative effects away from looking at them in silos to putting them all together and saying what is the genuine cumulative effects. So that's handling complexity. The other one is understanding it, and that is at two levels. One is allowing the decision maker to understand what it is that's been taken forward, and that takes time. And what we're proposing is that the regulator buys in early to the process and learns their way through that assessment process. So when it comes to decision making, they are up to speed, they understand what's gone behind the assessment and then can make an informed decision. The other one is communicating that to stakeholders. Stakeholders are not technical people generally, and so if we're having a tough time articulating and assessing this process, it's going to be very difficult for them to understand. So for my mind, that's two emerging issues.
That's great. Thanks, Steve.